It's been a while since we have to leave, huh? Since we have to leave? Since we had to leave, I think would be better. Although my English is shit, so I could be wrong. Are you okay? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's a no. If you ask someone they're okay and they give you an answer like that, it's no. But nobody will ever, it's like, you'll never ask someone, are you okay? And they'll go, no. Want to talk about it? Nah. I think I'm fine. I'm fine! There's the other one. Oh, if you ask someone if they're okay and they say, I'm fine, it means no. I just, thinking about all the stuff that happened. I know it doesn't matter anymore, but I still just want to forget about it. I want to move on, I guess. It's really okay. Don't worry too much about it if you can. These kind of things take time. What happened? What are we running from? Or leaving? I know that, unfortunately. But I still just feels like shit. I know. It's spring now, and I have this crazy idea. I really want to grow a garden. Right here, in the middle of nowhere ocean. The one my brain didn't want to read that. In the middle of nowhere ocean. Does it matter that I never plant anything in my life? Probably. It helps. I mean, everyone has to start somewhere. Does it matter that, again, we're in the middle of freaking sea? Probably a whole lot. But do I care? Heck no! But I want to learn about gardening too. Only way to learn is to start. Well, that's technically not true. You could Google it. You could read books. Well, maybe it's not so crazy after all. You could go, there's like a garden center near where I live. And they have like these pamphlets as you walk out for fucking everything. And then it's like, oh, you want to grow orchids? Here's like 4 pamphlets about the pH of your soil and the nutrients you need and the different kinds of water you need to give the orchid. And oh, you want to grow grass? Oh, here's another 6 pamphlets on all this different shit. And it's like, I just want to stick something in the ground. And that's about where my interest in gardening ends. Let me do that. There's a lot of seeds under here. Under where? There's plenty of sunlight. And you can even find fresh water. In the ocean? Really? Where are you finding fresh water in the ocean? Yeah! I think you should dive down and explore. I'm sure you'll find something. It's gonna dive off and the whale's gonna be like, now's my chance! Escape! Explore the sea. Okay. Bye! That's a much more. How do I get back onto the whale? A much more like beefy than I was expecting from this little figure. Okay, hope I don't have to hold my breath. Or that I don't have like a breath meter. Seed? 1 mysterious seed. Can I find more? Ooh, hello. What's this? 1 secret track. Anything else? Wow, I can really hold my breath. I don't think there's anything else, so let's hop back up. Hey buddy, how do I plant? Yes, how? Oh, it's glowing. Talk to Lori. How's the garden? We're not going to talk about the problems that probably arise from trying to grow living things on someone's back, like the roots growing into your skin. It looks really cool. How's the garden? It's growing, I guess. No shit, it's growing. What do you mean you guess? What's wrong? Nothing. I just did not see this coming. When I found and planted this seed, I just want to do something pointless and stupid. Then I see it pop out of the ground. I felt really excited and happy, and that terrified me. Why do you feel like that? This whale is like a psychologist. How did that make you feel? You know, I'm a weird kid. I guess I'm really afraid of being happy. I think at the end of that path is just unbearable pain, and I don't think I can handle it again. Subtle. Well, what makes you happy, Ellie? A lot of things used to, but now I know it's kind of weird. I remember when I can still listen to my music. I can just close my eyes. There's no past, no future. I'm nowhere and nobody. And not a thing in the world matter anymore. I'm so lost. There's just me, and that makes me genuinely happy. Is that scary to you? I guess not really. You know, that's the thing with happiness. Sometimes we forget to enjoy it. But it's not really all that easy. And I know how hard it is for you too. We can only try our best. And that's enough. Everything's gonna be okay. And even if it's not, I'm gonna be here with you. Don't worry about it. Until I die because the roots of the tree or whatever that you planted on my back grow into my lungs. Now get some sleep. Okay, how do I go to sleep? I don't like that the main key that you have to push is escape, because my brain is used to pushing escape, like, to pause the game. Like, it doesn't matter, it's just another button, but I'm programmed to see it as an important button and not a, like, progress the story button. The tree is growing! That's great news! Are we going somewhere? I really want to make it grow more. Is there any way? It needs nutrient. I think you can find some underwater. Really? Yeah. You're gonna use manure and I just took a big ol' shit. I'm going right now. Remember to check your pouch and the tree before you leave. Will do. Thank you so much for the tip. Okay. Can I play this? No? Okay. Geronimo! What's this? Crystallized water. Okay. That's strange. Secret track. These secret tracks are not very difficult to find. Something up here. Okay, let's go back down. Why does it get so very square, glitchy when I start going down? Anything else? How much crystallized water do I need? Hi there, let me up. Do I use these? Fresh water doesn't crystallize and remain pure even in the ocean. Perfect nutrients for plants. It's glowing! Hey, Lori? Also what we call trucks. Yeah. I'm scared. What are you afraid of? The magic glowing tree that we found? Trees don't usually glow. I'm scared that someday I can't handle everything anymore. I wish I could just stop time and be still forever. I wish I didn't have to grow up. But every time I see the tree grow, I know I have to. Well, growing up is kind of suck, to be honest. But I can tell you that it's worth it. I know it's hard and scary, but someday you'll find something that make it all worth it. Everything is gonna be okay. Just have to hope and keep going. Okay, I'll trust you. These people are very open in their communications. There's no subtlety. It's so big now. Hey, that's what she said. I'm so happy. I want to find something cool underwater. Maybe it can help my garden expand. Okay, I'll be here. Good luck. Thank you. Enchanted crystal. Ooh. What do enchanted crystals do? Ooh. Can I find 5 of them? Do you believe that we'll find a home again? I have to. Why do you have to? I can't fail you, can I? I think we both know how hard it is to be somewhere again. What? I think we both know how hard it is to be somewhere again. And now it is tough for you too. You don't have to be strong for me. Yeah, maybe someday we find a place. Or we'll die here in the middle of nowhere and sink to the bottom of the sea. But I still have to, and I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, me too. Sit and wait. For what? Also where? Oh, just on the thing's face. The end. I feel bad saying I don't like the game, given the message it's very obviously trying to convey. And while I agree with the overall message, I'm not a fan of how they present it. It's very blunt and direct. The characters tell you exactly how they feel, what they're thinking, what they want, what the garden means to them. There's no subtlety or character growth as they talk to each other that lets you naturally learn about them and about what they're feeling or might be worried about. It's just in your face, here's my problem, here's what I want to do, here's why I want to do that. I think it would have been nice if it was a bit more slow-paced and you slowly uncovered the characters' personalities and the problems they're facing. For example, at the beginning, while you would focus mainly on your character and learning about them, you could, as you go along, learn that while the whale is being strong and helping their friend, they also have their own worries, but they are keeping them a secret because obviously they don't want to burden the friend, you know? The whale talks about how it can't fail his friend, he has to find them a new home. And so that would be all the whale would focus on, is on helping their friend and being strong for their friend, which you could have, lead into helping the whale open up. As the story progresses, they learn to discuss their own problems instead of just bottling everything up. And thus the two characters would start helping each other as they go along, instead of it just being like a one-way relationship. This would, it would have the benefit of exploring both sides, so to speak. You would have a character that is obviously going through a lot and depending quite heavily on their friend to keep them grounded and help them find their feet through a difficult time. But then you could also have a character that learns that they don't always need to be this stoic, it's okay for them to have their own problems and their own worries and like open up about them, that they're not going to burden their friend for doing so, which would form like a proper give and take relationship between the two main characters, which I think would have been a bit more interesting. And then you could have mixed this in with gameplay of actually looking after a garden. Instead of just one tree, you could find all kinds of different seeds that you could use to customize your own garden and have, you'd have different plants which would have different requirements. They would grow different and need different nutrients and different amounts of water and everything that you would then need to find to look after, your own little garden. Instead of just dive here, find exactly what you need, next spot, dive, find exactly what you need. There's no freedom to play around and learn about the characters on your own. It's very locked in and doesn't feel like the player has a real impact on what happens. I will say the music at the end is brilliant and the art style is amazing. The art style is what drew me to the game, but I personally feel it lacks substance. With all the gameplay being, even just an oxygen bar that meant you couldn't die forever and you'd need to plan out getting the resources, with better supplies being deeper down, making like a risk-reward situation when you dive. That would have added like a little something different. And I know I'm asking a lot from both an indie and a game jam game, but it's highly possible I'm just extremely cynical. But it feels like it could be so good. The idea is there. It's just missing something to bring it all together. It doesn't feel, it doesn't feel engaging enough to make you care for the characters in the way you need to for the story it's trying to tell to work, to have that weight and impact that a story like that needs.